to be making some delicious wonton soup. So we have a lot of ingredients here today, and it's going to be delicious. It's going to be chicken and cilantro wontons and some delicious soup. So first, we have some Japanese-style noodles. The great thing about this brand is that it already comes with the tonkatsu base, which is for the broth. And if you want your own broth, you can just make your own chicken and use the broth from that, but we're just gonna be using this brand. We have a lot of sauces for our chicken here. We have cilantro, we have ginger, and we have garlic, and then we also have some green onions for garnish. We're not gonna be putting in our ginger and cilantro because they're both just way too strong and it's gonna overpower like the whole dish. And so we're gonna start off by putting our garlic and our cilantro into the chicken and then mixing it, and we're also gonna be putting all of our sauces. So I'm gonna start off by putting our cilantro and our garlic. Okay, we're just gonna put all that in there. And now we're gonna be putting a splash of each. So this is hoisin sauce. Just like a splash of each. Then soy sauce. Then chili oil, just a little bit of it. And then lastly, sesame oil, again, just a little bit. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and mix. I'm gonna be using a glove here. It's totally optional, but just I'm going to. Oh, and also this is going to be the stuffing for our wontons. All right, you guys, so it's all mixed up. As you can see, we're gonna be using an ice cream scooper. Now we're going to be using these, which are for the wontons, like the outer stuff. And I already kind of made some, well, two. And this is how they kind of look. So that's kind of gonna be our reference here. So first of all, we get these squares. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our ice cream scooper. And we're gonna get about this much meat. And then we're just gonna kind of, oh, actually maybe a little bit more meat. That's not a lot. Now that is better. Now that we have all of our meat, we're gonna go ahead and get some warm water and put it all over the sides, just like this. I can already tell these are gonna be yummy. Now we're gonna go ahead and fold it into a triangle. Make sure you pinch the sides so they stay together. So this is kind of how it should look so far, just a cute little triangle. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna kind of poke it a little bit, and then we're kind of gonna start getting our shape. Now these two pieces, we gotta put water on the bottom of this one and then the top of this one. And now we're gonna go ahead and fold it together. Just pinch it and make sure that it's together. And this is how they look. It's so perfect, and I think it looks pretty good. So yeah, now we're gonna finish up making these. Finally on the last one, you guys. We're obviously not gonna be using all this stuff, except we're gonna be using it for, we're obviously not gonna be using all these wontons for our ramen soup, but we're just gonna freeze them and then use them. Me and Mamita and my whole family don't really like buying like frozen stuff because it's not as good as homemade, and so yeah, that's what we're doing. And so yeah, well, it'll have it perfect for next time, and we're finally done with the last one. So this is all of them. All right, guys, so now we're gonna be sauteing a little bit of ginger. A lot of ginger and garlic smells so good. All right, also after it's sauteed, we're gonna add our water and then we're gonna let it boil. you guys, so now we're gonna make the broth. Like I said, oh, also now it's boiling, as you can see. As I said, we don't usually use like packaged. We usually make it fresh. And if it does, this is what you guys can use. We have soybean paste, and then we also have seasoned soybean paste, which is vegetarian, so, I mean vegan, so that's good. So I'm gonna add 1 packet of like the already made for now. I might taste it, I might add 2. We're gonna be adding some gochujang hot pepper paste. This is actually Bobby Flay's favorite. He loves gochujang. And so we got that inspiration, we bought it, and it's pretty good. So first, we're obviously going to be adding our noodles. These are fresh, and they're right straight from Chinatown, so they're very good noodles. Okay. So we're going to add our packet first. It's like stuck in there. Got it. Now we're going to be stirring it up. And you can already see kind of like color. Okay. I think I'm going to add another one. Now, since it's just for my family, I'm probably going to be using the same spoon, but if it's not just for your family, then definitely wash the spoon off if you taste it. But since it's just for my family, it's fine. Just saying that so you guys don't think I'm unprofessional. Okay, we're just going to stir that really quick, and then now we're going to go ahead and add, our chili paste, which again is Bobby Flay's favorite. So we're not supposed to add too much, so we're just going to add about this much of the paste here. This can also replace sriracha. You guys don't have any. Plop. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and add our noodles. Again, fresh. Oh, chili paste. This. Now we're just going to let it cook, and we're going to be letting it go for 20 minutes. Wait, did I say 20 minutes? I meant 20 seconds. Sorry. It's already cooked and packaged and made, and so it literally only takes 20 seconds. Stir it up, and it's been about 10 seconds, so see y'all in 10 seconds. Alright, you guys, so now we are going to be taking all the noodles out because we don't want them to overcook, and remember, we also have to, cook the wontons. So we're going to try not to scrape the bottom of the pot too. Okay, let me make sure. Yeah, so basically right now, if you don't see, we're putting our noodles in here so they don't overcook. Okay, you guys. So now that it's like this, make sure it's on boil so the wontons don't fall apart. But now we're going to be adding our wontons into here. And it's going to be very good. We're cooking them for 10 to 15 minutes. If you want, if you're scared, you can put them one by one like this. Except we're not going to do that because, like, why would we? So we're going to put about half because we're freezing the other. But if you guys aren't making too much, then, like, you can, of course, like, yeah. You can of course put it all in, but since we're freezing it, that's what. For little ones, if they want to help you out, they can always do this. So just put them in here, and then they can just go like this, on a far distance, and drop them in. 10-15 minutes, Brian, you guys. Okay, you guys. So we're gonna have a really quick guest. This setting, really quick, it might bring you back some memories from my first video when I didn't do the other side yet. So we're gonna have a really quick guest set to freeze all these wontons. My dad, he's gonna help me vacuum seal them with our clean kitchen gadget, right, Dad?
That's right.
Okay.
Can you put the date on that?
Yes. Right here?
Mm-hmm. And then write what they are.
Wontons. in here. Oh.
Don't want them to be on top of each other.
Okay. So they won't open a little bit, but that's fine. We can just pinch them closed with water.
On the system, right now, here to start the 6th inning. Really wasn't scheduled to go tomorrow for the Brewers.
Okay, can I put them in the freezer? Okay, I'll put them in here. This is how it looks. Again, they might open a little bit, but we'll just freeze it with water. It's fine. Okay, now we're just gonna put it in there, and we'll have it for next time, whenever we're making a soup. Thank you, Dad. Yeah. Okay. So, on another note, these are how the wontons are looking so far. I think that they're looking amazing. So, now we're gonna let them cook for 5 more minutes, and then we're done. All right, you guys, so once that there's 1 minute left on all this stuff, now we're going to go ahead and add our bok choy, which is me and Mommy's favorite. So that's why we're adding kind of a lot. Also, you can use baby bok choy. Oh, hi! Didn't notice you there. We're gonna go ahead and plate. This smells amazing. Oh, the ginger and the garlic just smells so good. Oh, I wish you guys could smell it, but you can if you make it. So we're gonna go ahead and plate my dad's first. So first we're gonna be adding some noodles. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and add the best part. We're gonna be adding around 3 wontons, so that's 1, 2, 3 for my dad at least, and then some bok choy, and lastly, broth. We're gonna add one more thing of broth. Now for my dad, he likes stuff spicy, a little bit spicier, so we're gonna be adding some chili oil. The hole is pretty big, so just be careful, and then just like that. Okay, there we go. And then to garnish, just like that, some green onions. So this is my dad, so we're gonna set that over here. And then we're gonna do the same thing as mine, except probably 2 wontons since I'm smaller. So again, like about, not this much, this is way too small, but a little bit more noodles, just like this. Again, this is tonkatsu noodles. For me, I'm gonna do around 2 wontons. And then bok choy, including some broth. There we go. Now, green onions for the top. And let's try it out. First, we're gonna try some noodles, then a wonton. That's so good. Now we're gonna try it on wonton.
It's hot.
Okay, just cut it really quick. I'm gonna blow on this. Okay. Whoa. That's actually really good. Like, so good. That tastes amazing. It's so good. Bok choy, good as always. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe, turn on your bell notifications. Bye!